I'm here in my vehicle cargo warehouse. I want to talk about career progress for the vehicle cargo warehouse. Let's open up. Where is it? Import, export. Here we go. So tier 1, you need to own a vehicle warehouse, which I do. Tier 2, you need to complete a vehicle cargo mission and complete a special work. For tier 2, we need to source all vehicles for one collector, which I have done that. We need to sell one vehicle in perfect condition. I've done that, and sell 5 vehicles to specialist dealers. I've sold a lot more than 5. Unfortunately, not all of it carried over from before the career progress was put into the game, and I've only sold the 3 since career progress was put into the game, but we're going to fix that soon. Tier 3, you need to complete 25 vehicle cargo missions. So I'm going to assume that is sourcing them, because like I have said before, I've only sold 3 since getting it. You need to fill a vehicle warehouse with 40 cars. I currently have 40 in here right now. Now, if you've seen my vehicle warehouse guide, you'll see I do what's called a 32 car method. If you don't know what that is, just go check out that video. I'll link that down below. It explains everything. And you need to complete all special vehicle works. That is through your CEO office. And tier 4, complete source all vehicles for all collectors. This is only sourcing them, not selling them. You can see here I've ticked 2 off here. I'll show you what that is on the computer in a minute. Complete all the special works on hard mode. Well, when I did them originally, that did carry over from before career progress. It wasn't done on hard mode, so I need to redo those again. And the thing that sucks about that is you do need 2 players to do that one. Sell 50 vehicles in perfect condition and earn $25 million selling vehicle cargo. Okay, let's back out of here for a minute. Let's go into the office. Now, once you open up your computer, your laptop here, you'll see up the top here we've got collection. And if we come down, you can see these are the different collectors that we can source for. Now, you've seen before on the screen, the Sultan of Omiya, I have collected for him. That is these 2 here. Now, each individual vehicle has 3 different variants you can get. So the Z-type here, big money. This is the one I needed to get for this particular collection. If we come up here, and we can see, even though I have a Banshee in my collection, I don't have the Banshee that has the license plate Drifter on it. Of this collection here, the only one I have is the Stinger. So scroll back up here, and this one here, I've collected all 3 for this one. Okay, let's go back up to the vehicles here, and we're going to sort them by name. Now you can see here, because I have 40 vehicles, I have a couple of duplicates. There are only 32 vehicles in the pool for the vehicle warehouse. Once you collect all 32, that is the only time that the game will give you a duplicate. So here I've got 2 811s, 2 Alphas. Scroll down a little bit more, and we'll see I've got 2 ETR1s, I've got 2 Phelpses, I've got 2 Jesters, 2 Osiris's, and so on. I've got 2 Tauruses as well. Yeah, there we go. So, coming back to the collection, what you don't want to do when you, actually come back here, because I need to get back down to 32 vehicles. So what I need to do is I need to sell one of the duplicates. So let's go back down to the Taurus, for example, because the one involving the 811, I've already sourced all the collection for that one. So the 2 Tauruses here, one of these is part of a collection. It's this one here. So the one I want to sell is this one, because I haven't completed that collection yet. So I'll sell this one remains, and here you go, see, I've got the other 3 that I need to get. So what I do is I will sell each of the duplicates that aren't a part of a collection here. Then once I'm back to 32 vehicles, I will come to this collection, for example, and I will then sell the cheater, because the cheater I have isn't for this collection. When I go and source, I'll look out for this license plate here, Buzz 3D. If that is not the cheater I get, I will close the game down and load back into my office and source again. It will always be the cheater, but it's one of 3 variants, and I need to get the one that says Buzz 3D. But first things first, I need to sell all my duplicate vehicles, and coming up to the screen here, I've got two 811s. Let's go back into the collections, and there was an 811 in the, here it is here. I have already sourced that collection. I just need to double check if there's not an 811 in any of the other collections, and it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's only that one there. Okay, so if I didn't have either of the Bestia here or the Feltzer, then when I come to sell the 811, I would not sell this one. I would sell this one here, and that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And I sell the specialist dealer, so we get the most amount of money for it. Come around here, and there we go, sold in a public lobby. Always sell in a public lobby with these things because NPCs will come after you. See there, we've got full commission, and that is the fourth vehicle sold to a specialist dealer. And if I open up the career progress here again, come across to import export, and that is the fourth vehicle sold in perfect condition. Now you can get up to, I think it's about 2 or 3% damage on the car, and it will still class as perfect condition. Once you have your vehicle warehouse back to 32 vehicles, as I do, that will be one of each vehicle you have. Now, every single one of these vehicles has 3 variants, and one of the variants of each of the vehicles belongs in the collections here. So as we scroll through, we can see here, this bottom collection here, for example, J Norris. I have the X80 Proto, I have the Osiris. I don't have the T20 variant that he's required for his collection. So I'm going to come back into the vehicles here. I'm going to find the T20 I do have. It is here. Caramel is the license plate. Where is the collection? I didn't take note of the license plate. Come down here. Devil. It is Devil is the one we want. Okay, so we need to either write that down or take a photo with your phone, like your real-life phone. Take a photo so you remember. Devil is the license plate we want. So we're going to sell this vehicle. Of course, I'm doing it in a public lobby so that
okay, let's get
I don't have any NPCs spawn on me. So I can attempt to sell this with 100%... what am I doing here? Back out, there we go. Not 100%, so I can sell it in perfect condition. Perfect condition is anything around about 97%, I think, roughly. If you can allow up to 3% damage to the vehicle, and it will still be classed as sold in perfect condition. Okay, so we've got a nice easy spot here again. I was a bit concerned about this lobby though. There was a few explosions going off before I jumped into the vehicle warehouse here, and there was a jet getting around. Although it was the orange guy there, and he appears to have be in a property right now, so I should be okay. Just got to keep an eye on this mini-map for anyone coming near me. I can also activate Ghost Organisation if I wish. No, let's not worry about that right now. Into the driveway here. And sold. %1 damage. And you can see there that did tick off my vehicle collection. Okay, so I've loaded it into my office here. We're going to log into the computer. And as I have 31 vehicles in my warehouse right now, and none of them are duplicates, the only vehicle I do not have in there is the T20 that I just sold. So when we go to source a vehicle, it's going to be the T20. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to take note of the text we get from our assistant, and we're going to look at the license plate number. If the license plate number is not Devil, we are either going to jump to a new invite-only session and then go grind something else from the career progress until the cooldown is over to sourcing a vehicle. Or if you only want to source vehicles, that's all you're focusing on right now, close the game down, load back in, and the cooldown period will be over. So we're going to go ahead and source. Wait for that text to come through from the assistant. It didn't... What? Why does this game bug out on me like this? It did not come through. The text did not come through. Let's go again. What's going on here? So I do have 31 vehicles in there. Okay, yep. So source vehicle. There we go. And you can see it is Caramel. So now your choices are simple. Close the game down or go to a new invite-only session and do something else and wait for the cooldown period to be over. Because I will just show you quickly. I will jump to a new invite-only session. For those of you that just want to grind this and nothing else. Loaded back in. Let's go over here to the computer. I'm absolutely positive that there is going to be a cooldown period here, despite the fact that I haven't finished the mission. This is going to be the same as the nightclub popularity missions. Yeah, it's a 2-minute cooldown. So you can go do something else, or you can close the game down and load back in. So whichever way you choose to go, whether you went and did something else and came back, or whether you close the game down to bypass the cooldown period, come back in. Let's go source another vehicle. It is T20 and it is Devil this time. This is the one we need. Okay, that's awesome. Let's go. Let's go get it. Okay, here we go. Bring it back into where the warehouse is. And as you can see there, I caused $8,000 worth of damage to this vehicle. I ran into a little bit of trouble. I'm not concerned about money so much for this one. If you care about your profit, take it easy. You don't want to damage the vehicle. The $8,000 there, that's going to come out of my character's pocket to fix that. Like I said, I'm not too concerned. And next to down the bottom there, Tier 4, source all vehicles for collectors. 3 out of 10 are now done. Let's come into the laptop here and have a look.
Alright.
Not now assistant. Why is she the only character in the game who doesn't have a name? She's just assistant. So come here to collectors. Here we go. J. Norris collection there, complete. So we don't need to export the collection. We just need to collect it. So if I now open up my career progress, come into business and import export, come to the very end here, source all vehicles for all collectors. There we can see the J. Norris is ticked off. The T20 with the Devil license plate was the last one I needed for that. So now, whoops, sit back down. Sit back down when you get back on the computer. I haven't finished explaining yet. Not yet, mate. You're trying to jump the gun. My character's got a mind of his own sometimes. So you just need to rinse and repeat the process for the rest of these collections. So we come down here to Birds of Paradise. Kurt Cray, I'm going to assume that's short for Esquire. So you can see here the Tyrus is the only one I've got. So I'm going to go and sell the Cheetah next. And when I source it, I'm looking for the buzzed license plate. Once I've done that, I will sell the FMJ I have in my collection, and I'll source, and I'm looking for the license plate Catch Me. Very cute use of the numbers here, isn't it? And oh, this one's even funnier, because this is supposed to spell overflod using the numbers. The entity XF is made by Overflod. So I'm just going to rinse and repeat that for each of these until I have collected all of them. As I said before, every single vehicle available, every single 32 vehicles that are available in this warehouse has 3 different variants. One of those variants belongs in this collection. So that is the goal now. I have all 32 vehicles in here. It is just like I did. I sold the T20 that wasn't part of this collection, and I sourced. I didn't get this variant straight away, so I either went and did something else, like I said, went and maybe did a casino work mission, maybe went and did a nightclub mission, something else for my career progress, or closed the game down and load back in. That's going to end the cooldown. And same here when you're going to sell. If all you want to do now is just focus on this, quit the game. Open it back up, this cooldown will be over, and you can then come and sell the next vehicle. Or, it's a 20-minute cooldown, I believe, so it might be 15 minutes. That's it. I haven't been yakking for 8 minutes, have I? It might be a 15-minute cooldown. Whatever the cooldown period is here, take note when you come back to your warehouse. Take note of this cooldown period before you can sell. It was a 20-minute period because I haven't sold I just sourced a vehicle, didn't I? It's a 3-minute. I think it's a 3-minute cooldown for sourcing, 20-minute cooldown for selling. So if you want to bypass those cooldowns, quit the game, come back in. However, if you don't, you're working on other career progress at the same time, go and do something else. Take note of when you can come back here and sell, when you can go back to your other one, to your office and source. And also take note of the cooldowns of the other ones you're doing as well. If you're doing other career progress as well, like your nightclub, which I think is a 5-minute cooldown. Your casino work for Agatha Baker, I think is a 5-minute cooldown. I think it's a 5-minute cooldown for security contracts. It used to be a 48-minute cooldown for payphone hits. It's now 10-minute cooldown, but it's only $45,000, or it used to be $85,000. And quick stop, pause video. I actually got it wrong with the cooldown for selling. Quitting the game after you've done a sell mission will not bypass the cooldown period. You do need to wait that full 20 minutes, unfortunately. So yeah, ignore what I said earlier there. You can bypass the cooldown for sourcing, not for selling. So just go along with that, and I hope this has been useful for you in how to collect all of the vehicles for your vehicle collections. If it has, please drop a like. If you're new, you want to see more GTA content like this, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers. Happy gaming.